Okay, that's the recording. Confirm to go live. Okay, then. Alright, stream should be back up, and it has started recording. I'm going to confirm that real quick, though. Yep, recording has started. So, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Rack Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to be continuing Section 15 of Ordeal Call 1, Zero Compass, Inner Domain, Paper Moon. If you want to catch when other parts of these come out, please subscribe to my channel. It will have every section day by day, and it'll let you know exactly when. Plus, you can catch the shorts. Make sure to like to show some support, comment if you want to see more, and follow me on Twitch if you want to catch when I do these live. Twitch, I hope you can all hear me now. I did have to restart the stream, so if you're here in chat, please say something in chat. It would be appreciated. Even the words something, quite literally. But, while I wait on that, I'm going to begin here with Section 15, Those Desiring Love / Even If the World Breaks. It's occurring to me, though, that Twitch chat might be caught up in ads. J6 is here! You didn't die, I had to restart everything because the record button was not working. Kali. Great, as if things weren't bad enough, so now we've got Durga, but even more violent. In that form, she's a murderous fiend who's lost any semblance of sanity or her ostensible divine duties. We're talking about someone whose favorite party trick is tearing a demon god open and chugging all its blood at once. So she's a party girl. You died to Placidius Axe for the 3rd time? Hey, that's not bad. How far did you get? Lancer. The smell, it's demon blood. Back off! Stay away from me! Oh. Berserker! Good. Blood. And now I dance with glee at the sight of my enemy's blood, and my arms and legs will follow suit. Hear me, let my wish be heard loud and clear. Kali was born from Durga's obsession with killing a particular demon. Interesting. She's dancing like she's trying to trample the ground. Oh, there's a cutscene associated with this. I'm getting very Danganronpa vibes. I got some very Danganronpa vibes from that. Is she... Oh no. You're thinking that's FGO's reenactment of her myth? Somewhat? I imagine so. They can probably only do so much. And more of a Gollum voice? Noted. Kali, are you truly attempting to call Shiva here? Of course, that's the whole reason I exist. I can do a Gollum voice, but... it kind of feels weird. Please tell me how you plan to do it. I only hope you're not using the method I think you are. I'll destroy the world, and then Shiva will appear beneath my feet. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, so we're doing that story, huh? After Kali killed the demon gods, she was so excited about her victory she began to dance. But her dancing was so violent that it threatened to destroy the world. The gods didn't quite know what to do about that. It was only when Shiva stepped in and lay down at her feet to cushion the blows that Kali finally returned to her senses. So you mean to recreate that myth here, using reverse causality as a means to summon Shiva? Because if Kali's performing a world-ending dance, then it follows that Shiva must be there to stop it. This paper moon world might be virtual, but it's still a world, conceptually. I guess it doesn't matter if it's real or not. You're going to destroy this world? The whole world? That's what you mean by she beat up Shiva? Indeed she did, I guess. That or Shiva was into it. Who can say? Please, stop. If you do that, everyone here will die. Why would I stop? I'll never stop until Shiva arrives. That's the whole point of this dance. You know, while I do like the hood down look, I think the hood up look was pretty nice as well. Right, her godly nature is driving her to act this way based on the same underlying principles that give myths their strength. Besides, this world will end sooner or later, even without my help. It's only a matter of time. Exclamation point. This is bad. Creating a magical energy connection between herself and Kali was a foolish miscalculation. It means she's being made to endure the brunt of this entire process, and it's much too great a load for any one entity to handle on their own. It is as though a computer process has gone haywire and has begun consuming every available resource. If something is not done, she could even suffer a meltdown if she's unable to keep up with the sheer strain. What's wrong with that? We were going to defeat her eventually, right? Yes, but there's an order to these kinds of things. Having the central governing AI suddenly break or disappear would almost certainly cause a fatal error. It'd be like using a computer and having its kernel suddenly be deleted. Yes, our goal is to completely shut down the AI Holy Grail War system, but the best way to do that is to safely use the central governing AI's admin privileges. Conversely, if we're unable to shut down the AI Holy Grail War in that way, there is a chance the system is going haywire, leaving us unable to return to our world. Yep, gotta save her, which means we gotta stop Kali. Excuse me, how could I make such a terrible miscalculation? I can't believe my own world now faces destruction. Her admin privileges will be crucial to our returning home. I'll figure something out. And how are you gonna do that? By connecting my ether light to her nervous system. I'll then hack into her base programming and rewrite her code to give us a chance. But isn't that dangerous? Yes, it is. In many ways, it'll be like trying to defuse a bomb embedded in the circuits of a runaway vehicle. Dangerous or not, it must be done if we're to return to the outside world. ... Looks like we're just gonna have to trust each other. I want you to trust that I'll save the dust of Osiris. And in the meantime, I'll trust that you two will find a way to defeat Kali. I have faith that you two can pull that off. Do you have faith in me? Of course I do. You are my friend. Friends. Yes, that's right. I admit it. That word is the reason I went down this road. Admiration, respect, surprise, goodwill, a bit of hesitation, and a tinge of regret. It's that very mixture of emotions which drove Sion Altnam-Sakaris to leave the Atlas Institute, and yet none of that would have occurred to me while I was still young and immature. I see, so that's why I look like this. My younger self would never have gone to Chaldea. I knew the answer, but I was still hesitant about it. It's embarrassing to admit this, but it also makes me happy to know that I harbored such an alter ego within myself. Sion? Never mind. It's no big deal. I just finally got the answer to a question I'd been wrestling with. So she was wondering why she felt so detached and everything, and it's because this is another aspect of her buried deep down. But right now I have a job to do here, and I'm going to do it. This may not be the dream this version of me had, but I cannot accomplish what I can't complain about becoming what I want it to be. I'll also give you the thing I told you about on the way here. It's already tuned and ready to go. But please, be careful. As I said before, whatever you do, do not overuse it. Alright, here goes nothing. Once again, I'm trusting you two to handle Kali. I mean, we have memory problems. Memory problems that seem to almost make us more trusting. But we still have our memories of the Lost Belts and Singularities. I don't know. What aspect of us is here, essentially? That's great and all, but how the hell are we supposed to do that? I'm sure it'll be revealed. I don't know, but we'll find a way. Damn right we do. As far as I'm concerned, Kali is basically Parvati going berserk. And I will just not let that damn goddess get in the way of my plan. So I'm going to do the best I can and have you, what was I'm gonna get from you again? Well, anyway, that's how it is. Right now, the only way you and I are going to have the kind of future I want is if we defeat the bad guy with Parvati's face over there. That being said, it's gonna be pretty tough to pull off that alone. Realistically speaking, the best we can hope for right now is to buy enough time for Vayu Jr. and that braggart of a berserker to get back on their feet. Assuming they can both do that, of course. Alright, Master, I'm counting on you to back me up. Good luck! Oh good, now that I've got a better whiff of you, I see you're a demon too. Then we shall fight, for I'm the goddess who slaughters demons. And at the end of my victory, the dance of destruction will shake the land itself and call my husband to me. I am Shiva's Shakti. I am the fury born from anger. I think Kali is Shakti in the Fate verse. And yes, Sarasvati is a part of Melt. I am the goddess of destruction, shall dance upon the bloody flesh of all demons who cross my path. Comma only. Okay. Comma only. Grand battle. Okay, we are not meant to win this battle. It's an endurance battle. Shakti is the main goddess, the rest are just aspects/avatars. Rhyment Overdrive. 5 left of all attack resistance. Okay. Does she have debuff immune? She does not have debuff immune. Let's go for the... This is not my comma. Shoot. This is not my comma. Shoot. Hindu mythology is hard to explain. Fair enough. So she's not 10-10-10, but we got NP now. She is an alter ego. Each god is actually part of / is several other gods. I think that was kind of, like, alluded to with, Arjuna Supreme, or whatever his name is. That was kind of alluded to with Arjuna Supreme. Alright, comma. Get the charm. Please. Yes, Gajana. He was every Hindu god. Except for Kama. Dang it, did not get the charm. I am not doing a lot of damage. Arjuna, Alter is just an Arjuna to absorb the authority of multiple Hindu gods. Ah, gotcha. You reapply that. That's annoying. Heal and again. Eat them and would be one wave. So he essentially did what Zeus did. I was more hoping for the charm to go off. There's the charm. Okay. The charm is what I was hoping for. Because again, this is an endurance battle, so I know I'm not going to win. I just need to survive. Which includes this NP. Yeah, I'm going to Guts. And Pray. Guts and Pray. This is probably different. Samhara Kali. Honestly, that was a pretty freaking awesome looking NP. That was a pretty darn awesome looking NP. Okay. I need you to, Comma, what you need to do here, you need to charm. Because we're still not safe yet. Please charm. Please charm. They're technically different goddesses, yeah. Yes! Got the charm. Just because you don't like Kali, that's right, J6? Or rather, you are afraid of Kali? Is it dislike or fear? I don't think that was clarified. Excuse me. Kali is nightmare fuel. Gotcha. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. We got some lucky charms off. Okay. This looks pretty different. What do these runes along the edge stand for, I wonder? They have to stand for something, and I haven't noticed them until now. Okay, no battle node. Pretty scary in Myth. That's fair. It's all over. I observed the world's destruction. I calculated a way to avoid it. I made a plan, put it into action, and it still wasn't enough. My calculations were mistaken. Where did I go wrong? Back when I was still a formless being, my only job was to protect this tiny paper moon world. I was nothing more than a little program with the duty, ability, and drive to govern that world. But then at some point, a distortion no one noticed appeared nearby. A distortion in the great summoning system the humans were so intimately familiar with, and in the even greater current to which that system is connected. And like a magnet moving iron sand inside a paper box, that distortion had an effect on me too. The next thing I knew, I'd been cut off and found myself here. I think this version of me is the one who felt she had to save this world. Another self hidden within me as I managed this world. A me who wasn't interested in enduring, repairing, negotiating, or ignoring the impending threat, but who felt she had to take proactive measures to fight, to save this world. There's binary under those runes? Interesting. So, hang on. There was a distortion in the great summoning system that we were familiar with, and even in the greater... So there is a disturbance in the Throne of Heroes. So something's going on with the throne? Maybe? Is that connected to the whole extra class thing, perhaps? Then I, had another thought. Is this world the only one I need to protect? I think it goes greater than the Force. I couldn't stop thinking about the question, so I turned my attention to the outside world. Its bleak, desolate landscape mirrored that of the paper moon. So I thought I needed to govern that world too, that I had to fight to save it. The duty was already mine. I already had the ability and drive to govern this world. But then I learned that world was on the brink of destruction. It couldn't be right. So I ran the numbers and tried to save it. You never watched Star Wars? I mean, you're not missing too much. I tried. And here comes Sion with the help. Sion with the assist! Now I see. So you're an alter ego too. If I were to guess, I would see you're the alter ego of Salvation. This doesn't compute. Query. Why? Why not try and answer that with the calculations you do so well? Especially since I am a little busy at the moment. I'm asking you because that query is too difficult to answer myself. The equation is incredibly complicated. I do understand that you're attempting to use your own body to get the energy that's actively destroying my programming under control.
But I also understand that you're doing so by directly connecting your body to mine via a special filament that is capable of transmitting special kinds of data. Even though we each function on fundamentally incompatible standards. If what you're doing fails, you'll be destroyed along with me. In fact, even as we speak, your very life is being drained.
No, Sion, don't make the sacrifice play!
Yes, you may be right. Bypass expanded, transfer route closed, opened, tripled layered, helix. So you do understand. Then why are you doing this? It's the only way for us to escape with our lives. You can understand that, right? Yes, I also understand what you're trying to hide. If you're successful at connecting your nervous system to my pseudo-one and rewiring part of my admin privileges, then would it not be possible for you to escape on your own without needing to try and stop my runaway process? Yes, but there would be no point in doing that. I certainly don't need to be an outsider here as well. Yes, that's right. My real self has no right to call herself Soul's friend. What? By the time I worked up my courage, it was too late. I missed my window as Sion.
It's never too late to be a friend. Or, a waifu. Never too late.
Sion Altnam is not a member of his team. She's a spectator, or at best, a cheerleader. No, she's a member. Sion, this is just your insecurities talking. In my opinion, you are a member of a team, you are a friend, and you are a potential waifu. So, we just need to throw you into a summer event like we did with Gordy to get you some character development like we did with Gordy. Maybe a science, maybe a space, space camp for summer. Space camp summer vacation with Sion as our, supervisory like Gordy was. I think that sounds cool. So I'm sure my real self will continue to maintain walls between her and Chaldea, because I calculated that at the very end there will be something that must be done which will require an outsider to do. But that's not currently the case. There is something else I can do here and now. Right now I'm a different version of myself, so there's something else at the end that's going to require an outsider to do. That's not ominous. But Romani could do it. An alternate future self-created when I was just caught up in this accident. A me that cut off the wisdom from my grown-up self. My personality here can only exist as part of this dream world resting atop the paper moon. A trick my mind is playing only because of all those disparate elements coming together in one place. Yeah, though I may be only Soul's cheerleader in the outside world. Here, I wanted to experience what it would be like to adventure alongside him as a friend. You are a friend, Sion. You are! You are also possible waifu. But that was a quick arrow. That was a real quick arrow. I might not be at this for over an hour if they're all this quick. Who just took a hit? Did I just take a hit? I hope I didn't just take a hit. No, Kama! Kama, no! Shit, this isn't good. Kama, don't die. Oh, no. It's okay, Master. You don't have to look so worried. Kama, no. I'm a lot tougher than I look. Don't forget, I'm not just a god, but I'm also a demon king. And not to mention, a beast. There's something I really want. Something I'm sure I can get if I just put in the effort. It's actually making me want to do my best here. At least a little bit. Wait, hang on. What was it I wanted again? I know, I get it. Something I don't have. Something no one will give me since there's nothing I can't give them. I really want it. 4-letter word. Kama wants to be loved. Surprise BB, I guess. Surprise! BB's here! Why is BB here? Yeah. Would you just hurry up and remember already? I really don't like showing up in serious scenes like this. BB hacked the paper moon. Oh, right, it was you. Sure was. Paper or not, a moon's still a moon. You were actually right, J6. BB actually hacked the paper moon. Normally I'm all about fighting fire with fire when it comes to moony shenanigans like this. But this time, I thought you'd be a better fit than me for it, or any of the Sakura 5. So just this once, I arranged things to make sure you'd be able to join Master on this latest excursion. Well, aren't you generous? I guess this is where I thank you, right? But you know, I kind of get the sense I'm halfway dying outside this little mind room or wherever we're in. She did, didn't she? So BB knew this was gonna happen. How much do we want to bet that the reason, for the actual lore reason, the reason that Ronnie is the main AI inside of the Paper Moon is because BB made it so. Maybe BB didn't want endless more Sakuras being formed, so she picked another one of the CCC masters and landed on Ronnie. What do we think the odds are of that? I think it's pretty high odds. Hey, that's hardly my fault. The most you're gonna get from me is hang in there. Anyway, what do you mean by arranged this? Oh, please, you need to ask. We did get a Sakura, yes, but we didn't get a Sakura the 12th. We did not get a form of Sakura that is like a Super Sakura. We did not get Sakura types B, T, G, R, D. I'm probably missing some more. Yeah, I mean, yes, Durga is a Sakura face and the Sakura NPC, but by making it all Ronnie, we missed out on, you know, at least 5 more Sakura types out there. There's more Sakura faces than Rin faces, at least. Saber faces, though, there's still some catching up to do. You need to ask. I made you into something that matched this world. Something that would obviously get you in here along with Master. See, I have just a little more experience than your average AI when it comes to manipulating you know what. Oh, but to be clear, the Sakura 5 are a special case that don't quite qualify. Oh, of course! Of course they don't. So, they're trying... Oh, they're trying to say that, yeah, so alter egos are actually like Ronnie said, but the Sakura 5 are something special, so they don't quite fall under those rules. They're beyond the plebeian rules of the normal alter egos. That's essentially what she is saying. They're more like cancers I cut out of myself by forcing them to be generated naturally. Still, there were some common techniques I could use, and since I'm a genuine final boss, I knew exactly what to do with them. Pretty amazing of me, right? BB, you don't call your kids cancers. That's incredibly disrespectful, BB. For shame. For shame. What are you going on about? Whoops. I digress. I still haven't explained what I did to you, have I? Well, to put it simply, I made you into an alter ego. More accurately, I severed your alter ego self from your original self. And what kind of self is that? Now where's the fun if I just came out and tell you? But I'll give you a hint. You already know. It's an element, a personality that always existed inside you. But it would normally never work because it would never come to the front, so to speak. Because compared to the love you give to others, it's practically nothing. I mean, your usual self is made to give something to every person in the world. It's no wonder this side of you got lost in the shuffle. Except we see the side of Kama so freaking much. I'm sorry, but I like that they are giving Kama some depth here, but it kind of misses the point because we've seen this side of Kama before. Yes, more personal love. Yes, she teases about bringing us into depravity, but we've seen what Kama really is like deep down. We see that Kama does want genuine affection for herself. So, I like where they're going with this, but I mean, in her interludes too, though. In Kama's interludes, it's kind of expounded upon as well. So, I don't know. I like what they're saying here with regards to Kama, but we do see the side of Kama a lot. But now that it's been isolated and allowed to come out as an alter ego, where's the harm in letting you be seen for who you are? Summer form in the appearance of regular form. Indeed, you are right, G6. You are indeed correct. No, this makes sense. I thought there was something strange going on with me, too. I mean, unless I was high on some... Oh, J6. J6. I guess it is. Summer is a kind of drug, isn't it? There's just no way I, of all people, would so openly plead, or cajole, or... I'll never mind that for now. What's done is done. Anyway, I guess this means I'm an alter ego of myself who generally wants, you know, that. Sure does. Well, now that we've got all that cleared up, I think it's time you remembered why you're the one here now, too. To be clear, it's not like I predicted everything about how this was all going to go down. I just had a sense it should be you here rather than any of us. I didn't see why that was until just now. I get it. If it really did have to be me, then yeah, it is probably why. I see it now too. And don't tell me how cruel this is. I mean, you could, but me being a final boss Kohai and all, I just take it as a compliment. I won't, it's a compliment for us Demon Kings too. Anyway, I know what I have to do now, but that still leaves one problem. Aw, don't worry, I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Alright then, from your past memory to your present self, good luck! Easy for you to say. I knew you and I shouldn't get mixed up if we can help it. Now then, I think it's time I go hurt her like only a Demon King fragment can. Oh? How so, Kama? How so? Here, Kama, take this. Emergency lip service mana transfer. Thanks, Master. I feel better now. I win! I'm winning! My world-ending dance will never stop, not until Shiva arrives. Now come, my beloved Shiva, my husband, come, come, come to me. You know, we could just give her a kiss to give her some more mana. This world can't take much more of this. Don't worry, it's fine. I know how I can win this now. Just watch me turn the tables on her. What, you don't believe me? Yeah, I guess I can't blame you there. I'll admit, there's still one hurdle left to overcome. I need more resources. Had not one of your command spells. You're barely on your feet as it is. No, I need a different source of energy, where I can suck completely dry without having to worry about the consequences. True. Kama definitely would not want to see Shiva here. As long as I have that, we should be golden. I don't suppose you've seen any energy like that around here, have you? Oh, no. Something's coming up from the broken ground. I'm definitely going to be modifying that to first have it flash towards J6 saying that,
Like I said a few streams ago, summer form is the appearance of regular form, and then flashing to what Kama says. That's definitely how I'm going to modify the clip for the short. This is what? What is it? Where is this power coming from? Arrow 4, another no battle node. Okay. True, I do recall. I meant more the chat bit that you said it in this stream, just because otherwise I'd have to dig up the last stream. Or that stream that was discussed in. It's never enough. Wherever I went, whatever I did, nothing was ever enough. That dissatisfaction was everything to me. Who's talking? So I keep looking for, I don't know, something? Treasure, weapons, gold, fame, acclaim, land, victory, pleasure, indolence, delicacies, supremacy, security. Build, use Roniments to build stuff, then building may have Roniment maybe. Props, comma, maybe not. I think this is Duryodhana. I want it all. But there's still something else I want. Something that more than anything I have to have. What is it? I can't remember, much as I wish I could. But I know it's precious and irreplaceable. I want it. I want it so badly. Without it, I can never be who I'm meant to be. This isn't my perfect self. I'm flawed. I'm lacking something. Never guess where glowing blue stuff comes from? BB hacked in a bit of her power or something. Or a bit of the moon cell. I think it was a woman. Yeah, that's probably it. A woman, which probably means... Yeah, Duryodhana was looking at all the women. For some reason. A bride? No, that's not it. I don't think. I feel like it was a different. Something closer. Something more inseparable. Someone who would always be with me. Someone that I'd always be with. Together as one, anyway. Someone incredibly important that I forgot about because I just assumed she would always be there. Oh, is he gonna have a realization? Berserker. Blue stuff that started to appear when we mentioned another source of power. I sit down on the ground and touch his body. I gather every bit of willpower I can muster and look at him. Oh no. I knew right away. His body may be built differently from mine, but right now he's part of the same world as I am, and we're master and servant. His wounds are mortal. He doesn't have long. No. Lots of death. I wanted a family. I missed having a family. Why is it that almost everyone I think of as a family leaves me? Even now. That scene definitely gave sibling vibes. No. I have to do something. Anything. Whatever it takes. Fixing people is my job. There has to be something I can do. Oh, is she gonna pull what Sakura pulled? I'm sick and tired of feeling powerless. I look closer. Where exactly is he hurt? What can I fix to restore his functionality? A command spell won't do it. It would be like trying to fill a cracked bowl. Any energy I put in would just pour right out of him and only make things worse. No, what he needs is to have functionality restored, period. Come on, Ayas, think. Don't worry about breaking the code. Right now, the results are all that matter.
Even if you do run afoul of a forbidden process, the governor's not even going to notice. That's right. I don't have a general purpose connector like she does, but that doesn't mean I can't force a connection anyway. That's it. I'm going to connect Berserker directly in my circuits. I'll make the system think he's another AI like me. That way my repair programs might be able to access the damaged areas and fix him. And since we'll be connected directly, I can feed him Runnymint without any loss, which should boost efficiency and make the repairs easier. Yeah, this could work. I've been thinking about what I could have done to save her ever since she disappeared. And how, if something like that happened again, I didn't just want to stand back and twiddle my thumbs because the damage was beyond the scope of my abilities. I don't think I would have come up with this idea if it wasn't for her. If I can't understand the broken parts, I just have to make them into extensions of a system I do understand, even if I have to force it. The only problem is that it'll be like trying to sew together two hearts to a completely different sizes and shapes. It'll almost certainly result in the weaker one falling apart, and there's no question which of us that is. But, oh well. I might end up breaking, but I should at least be able to get him moving again for a while. And that's better than everything ending right here. It doesn't matter if it's a little messy. I'll just jab it in him so we're connected, and then... But Berserker... He doesn't look that bad. Don't. It's hopeless. Where's this coming from? What happened to the self-assured Berserker I know? This has nothing to do with that, you idiot. How many times have I told you? I'm a really smart guy. That's how I know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter if we use the same Runnymint. Servants and AIs are just too different. You can't possibly tie us together. Our molds will never fit. We can't know unless we try. Oh, yes we can. The moment you try to connect us, you die. Are you really that stupid? I'm not. I know it's important. If anything, you're the idiot who doesn't get it. What was that? Answer me this. You told that lady not to stand between you and what you want, and she wiped the floor with you. So now that she beat you, do you want to just give up on getting revenge and go home? Hell no, I want to get back at her with every fiber of my being. Right, there you go. Huh? Excuse me. That's how you're supposed to be. Selfish and self-centered. So, why are you holding back? Just out of concern for me. That's not who you are. Hey, stop. Don't do this, you idiot. Oh no. Initiating force connection. Disregard all errors. Setting repair program at full speed. Begin operation. You really are an idiot. There's no way this can work. I'm nothing like you. Now knock it off before you pop like a balloon. Shut up, will you? Oh gods, here it comes. Huh? It's working. How? This shouldn't work. If we were both human, this would be like trying to give a blood transfusion to someone with a completely different genetic structure and blood type. A servant and master like us can't possibly match up like this. No way. Is that... Ias, are you... Was I right? Did I call it? Did I call it? Oh, if they confirm I called it, I will be so happy. Lancer. Come on, Lancer, hang in there. Ugh. Lancer! Damn, she got me. This almost never happens. What's the situation? It's okay, Assassin's fighting her now. Though I don't know if she can win. I see. Yeah, even for the god of love, Kali's gotta be one hell of an opponent. As for Berserker... He got taken down just like you. I think his master is trying to save him. But I doubt it's going to work. I don't know about that. He's a lot tougher than you'd think. Anyway, I can't let Kama do this alone. I've got to heal up and get back out there, but... Hey, Master, I don't suppose you've got anything to eat, do you? Who cares about food now? I'm sending you some Runnymint to help you recover right now. Just be patient and... Never mind that. Being hungry is actually a pretty big deal for me. I think I'll recover if I eat something. Probably. Okay, Monkey D. Luffy. So it's just a mood thing? More an attitude thing. Oh, fine. Here.
Thanks. A sandwich? I didn't make this. Wait, did you?
Something wrong with that? I saw you making them, so I thought I'd give it a try myself when I had some free time.
Not bad. No, scratch that. Something you made yourself is the best food I could ask for, Master. Alright. Down the hat.
What? If you don't want it, you can just throw it away. It's fine.
It's not that. Do you have any flavor adjustments for me, like you did for those AIs? You're an expert at observing individual people's tastes, remembering what they like, and customizing their food to make it that much better, right?
That stuff just popped in my head at the time. It's not like I'm some kind of expert. Besides, you don't need any little garnishes like that. What would be the point? Even I can tell you're not a normal servant. You're one of those great hero types who could beat just about anyone if they really went all out, right?
I'm not sure about the whole great hero thing, but I do think I could beat just about anyone, yeah. The only exception would be my middle brother when he's really on his game.
So why did I, of all people, end up as your master? You would have had a much easier time fighting if not for me. You might even have been the victor already, rather than beat up and wounded. Honestly, if you wanted to give up, I wouldn't even blame you. Really, why fight at all?
I already told you, I want to see you smile. And I want that 'cause you're my master. You want to know why you're my master instead of someone else? Beats me. But that's fine. I'm here because I want to be your servant. It's what I told you earlier. That's what I wanted to do before, and what I want to do now. Yep. Just having these heartfelt conversations. Meanwhile, the earth is shaking as it's falling apart, as Kali is having her dance of destruction, and Kama's bleeding out as she's trying to fight her off. You know, just standard shonen stuff. Arjuna's the middle brother. So Arjuna is stronger than Bhima. Interesting.
That's not a reason. Most people wouldn't want anything to do with a downer like me. I'm a pain in the ass.
Well, then maybe the answer is easier than I thought.
Huh?
This is really good. You remember the Rakshasa lady I told you about? The one I had a kid with? Let's just say I've never really minded a woman who could be a pain in the ass.
Are you comparing me to a literal cannibal? Jerk.
Alright, now that I've had something tasty, I think it's time I head back. Plus my injuries are just about healed.
That's a lie. But I guess I can't stop him.
There's the blue stuff again.
What the?
Looks like I won't be getting a turn after all. Kama's gonna come in clutch. Is BB providing energy? What's gonna happen next on Fate Grand Order? Guess we'll find out now. Elbow pops. Stretch, 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 stretch!
This is void formatted data. I can open this. Even if it's a trap, it's not as if things could get any worse.
Lev.
Alright, let's see what's inside this package.
Wanling's mask. Weird.
Why is this here? No, that's just the shape it's been compressed into. Oh hey, what's this? Bonus data?
I guess I should call him Lainer, since it's not actually Lev. It's kind of embarrassing to be recording one of these. Not like I'm around to care anymore. Anyway, what you're watching right now is my dying message. Surprise Lainer indeed. I was expecting a lot of things. I was expecting more BB hacking shenanigans. Or maybe like all the Sakura 5 just suddenly appearing and lending Kama their energy a la Spirit Bomb power or something. That would have been funny. But, and we could have gotten Super Kama. That would have, maybe even Parvati chipping in there to Kama's displeasure, but needs to happen. That would have been good. I think that would have been pretty good. Anyway, what you're watching right now is my dying message. I'm inscribing this data in the final moments before my death after some sniper I couldn't see shot me. As for why I'm doing this, well, I've always enjoyed measuring the future and making preparations for it. So I looked into some stuff, and I think I have a decent idea of what's going on here. In the future, the whole world's going to become a system of sorts. It's already beginning to happen.
Because Parvati wants to see Kama, become a better person. Like, Parvati is happy that Kama likes us, so it makes sense that if it's to keep us safe, Parvati would assist.
I'm not an oracle or a fortune teller, so I don't know exactly what kind of system that's going to be. This is just a theory I arrived at after observing that all the pockets tied in the various areas had been sent flying to the perimeter after those rotations. Speaking of which, the central governing AI didn't mention this, but that wasn't just one rotation. As fast as it might have felt like a single rotation, but it was actually more like tens of thousands. At any rate, I thought about what those rotations could be for, and this is what I came up with. That system is going to make use of conceptual rotations and centrifugal force. That's what the actual means? Well, you in the future probably have a better idea than I do. Anyway, as I lay here dying, I thought, if my power is just going to go to waste, I may as well leave it for the future. I don't know what it's going to be used for, but it should still be better than to have it than not. Maybe it'll make a difference somehow. So I opened up a void pocket, and deposited all the excess Runnymede tied to Ryder's noble phantasm inside it.
And Kama can open it because she is tied to Sakura, and Sakura has a void element.
And since the world could end up rotating again after I'm gone, these coordinates were my only option. The church in the center of the world, the place least susceptible to the effects of the rotation. All I wanted to do was see what came next, but since I won't be able to, I'm entrusting this little nest egg of mine to someone in the future. Use it however you like. See ya.
And we still have Medusa's conceptual eye. Whatever that's gonna do.
Hang on, was there anyone other than me who could open void pockets? Oh well, I'm sure things will work out.
Yeah, I still don't like Lev, though. Still do not like Lev. He's still a monster. Let's see, so this is those Type T's leftover activated Runnymede from when he used Ryder's noble phantasm to power the spell that took out Castor.
Seems like an awful lot for leftovers.
While I was dying, I bet he threw in some extra since it was meant to be a party gift. Anyway, talk about a lucky break. This energy should do nicely. I'm pretty sure this is what I need to stop Kali. Piece of cake.
Really?
However, there are still two problems we have to deal with. The first is, well, it's not that big of a deal and it can wait till later, but the second one is pretty important. I'm going to need some time. These resources are kind of like compressed file. It's going to take a little time to extract them before I can use them.
I'll buy you some time. Don't worry, Kama.
What are you, stupid? You really think it's that easy? Our opponent there is the goddess of destruction and slaughter. Even Bhima and Durya Dahana were no match for her. She's focusing on her dance right now, but as soon as I start working, she'll turn her attention to me. So how is a master like you going to buy me time? When your servant is too busy to fight at all, much less to protect you.
We'll activate that, harem protagonist skill we've got.
You shouldn't try to be a hero, and you definitely shouldn't throw your life away.
It's okay, I'll buy you time no matter what, I have faith in you.
It doesn't matter how cool you say it, the answer's still no. This is a purely practical problem, you've got to be smarter about it. The only chance we might have is for Bhima and Duryodhana to recover and play Meat Shield until I'm ready.
No time for that. Sion gave me something. See, Sion did give me something. What did she give me? Be something cool.
Now that I think of it, Soul, there is something I should tell you about now, which, well, we have the chance. It's about the conceptual eye Medusa gave us, which we're using as a compass to find our destination.
I was right about the eye.
Kali hitting the Fortnite dance while Kama and Fujimaru talking. I've never played Fortnite, so I do not know what the default Fortnite dance is. Well, more accurately, it's about the bonus she mentioned. Oh yeah, she did mention a bonus, didn't she?
What was the bonus?
It's very aggressive, that's for sure. To make a long story short, this eye still contains her noble phantasm's power.
We get a Cerberus!
Chrysor, the father of all monsters, and his ability to summon monsters of his own. Granted, this power is more limited in this form, but nonetheless.
Seriously?
Since you are already used to summoning, I'm sure you can make use of it. So I'll tweak it on the way to our destination. to ensure that it'll function as a part of your mystic code, and let you summon a number of monsters by feeding it Roniment. But don't rely on it too heavily. Mystic code or not, humans are not made to connect a heroic spirit's noble phantasm.
Right. Yeah. Humans totally aren't meant to use heroic spirit noble phantasms. That rule has never been broken in all of Fate. Never ever has that been broken. Never ever. But you know what, Ceylon? It's fine. We're not exactly human anymore, I don't think. You know, after all we've been through, all the conceptual BS that has been stacked upon us, I kind of wonder if we even qualify as human. Think of it as a very dangerous single-use summoning mystic code, which may well blow up in your face if you're not careful. I would only use it when things are dire and you have exhausted all other alternatives. Yeah, if this isn't dire, I don't know what would. Chrysor. Man. You gotta just imagine, how awesome would that be in character to go all your journey and finally use a noble phantasm of your own. You see all these heroes that you have contracted to using awesome noble phantasms, and then you finally get the chance to use one yourself. That'd be so awesome. Human body can't use most NPs well since energy requirements are drastic. Big doggo, indeed. Oh, I smell it and smell more detested demons. Yeah, Medusa's monsters were technically demons too, so it makes sense that Kali would see them as a kind of creature she's meant to destroy. I doubt she'd be able to ignore them, and if she doesn't, that could buy us the time I need. Damn it, okay, I'm gonna get started. Master, whatever you do, don't push yourself too hard. No promises. You look delicious. We summoned an Olympus doggo. You know, this is a missed opportunity to let us actually do this in character. See? Who said we could only do it once? Yeah, I mean, we looked the same kind of deal of stressed after the ORT fight, so, you know. You know, that's just because we're not buying enough time, you know? We're just not buying enough time, realistically enough. That's all it is. We're fine. I'm sure Chrysor is not going to be a part of our, you know, armaments if we're ever summoned as a heroic spirit or anything. That's 4. Blood, victory is mine. Not done yet. Let's go for 5. Come on, it's okay. You don't have to push yourself so hard. There's 5. See, our face wasn't looking that stressed in that one. We just need to get used to it. Make it part of our legend, you know? It hurts, right? You're in pain, right? So why? Why would you do this for me? How could you look me in the eye and tell me you have faith in me? You really are an idiot. Please, you have to understand. You're an idiot, and you're wrong. You'll only ever regret putting your faith in me. No, I won't. I'm a liar. I'm the same way love always comes with truth. In the same way, it also comes with lies. I don't believe you're a liar, comma. There's another one! Oh, no. Oh, see? The Mystic Code broke before we did. The Mystic Code broke first. Ha! It's okay, I finished just in time. Extraction complete. Maybe you don't want to give me this gift, but I'm going to make the most of it anyway. We are stronger than they think. Super comma? Ascension 3 comma. You know, this would be an excellent chance to just bring back the Beast comma sprite. If they gave us the Beast comma sprite, that would be excellent. There we go, finally the form I've been waiting for. I'm Ananga, the formless one who burned to ash in the flames that will do the same to the whole universe. You don't mean... Great, you always catch on at the worst possible moment, even when you're beat up and exhausted. I'm not catching on to this. Excuse me. Of all the times for you to rediscover your sensitive side, gods, you really are hopeless. Yes, that's right. The last remaining problem, the sole inescapable drawback of this plan, is that I'll lose the Holy Grail War and never get what I want. No. Comma, no. Comma. No sacrifice plays, comma. Please, no. But what I want only matters to me. Don't worry, Master. I should still be able to grant your wish of returning home. It's okay. There was no other choice. I can't help myself. I have to reach for what I want, even when I know I can't have it. That's just the way this me, the one that only exists here now, is. Is that? Oh, you're wreathed in Shiva's flames. That's right, they're still burning me even now. And since these flames belong to Shiva, they're connected to him even as we speak. As for me, I lack a form and am no more than ash. Ash meant to be spread across the ground. Now let me ask you this. Can this ash that smells like Shiva serve as a replacement for the ground? No, comma, don't do it! No, 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 those flames are fake. Those aren't what I seek. They're not what I want. All I want is Shiva, my beloved husband. That's okay. I'm willing to be able to help you with that. I can satisfy all your desires, no matter what they are. This may not be the real Shiva, but that won't matter once you're finished. Don't you dare try to lure me into depravity, foul Demon King. Damn, I really wanted it too. We will give you the head pat, love. Comma, you are in the waifu tier already. You do not need to want love. You already have it. NPC, comma, is a necessary starting member. It is a stronger comma than my comma, so I'm fine with this. I'm still going to bring my comma along, though. Just in case. Yeah, just in case, I'm going to bring my comma along. Just in case. We are at a disadvantage here, though. Grand battle. Bodiless. Monument Overdrive. Okay, what did that just do? Bodiless, max HP by percentage, increase attack with more burn. So, she burns herself at the end of each turn, but she also becomes stronger the more burns she has. Okay. How much Monument Overdrive does she have? She has 5. I have no way to get rid of that outside of just brute forcing here. And we all saw how that went last time. So, I need to punch. I do not have a Brave Chain. More burn. Ah, oh! I'm applying it to her as well. But she just got more Ronnie-Man Overdrive. I think I need to just go in. I think I just need to go in and do it. Just do it. Yeah, this would have been an excellent chance for her beast form to show up. Oh! Those damage numbers were terrible. What the heck? Is she gonna just keep applying the Ronnie-Man Overdrive? Because if she does, then there's no recourse for me. Ronnie-Man is just RNG. Lovely. I gotta think. I can't rely on another charm. I need to... Crit stars, I want to save that. No, I think I've got to use it. I think I've got to use this now. Do I go 300% comma, or do I go 300% casts? Comma or cast? Comma or cast? Cast. Yeah, that is an excellent clip. So this is evasion. We'll get 2 special invincibilities. I will be very annoyed if I get a charm here. Thank goodness I did not. Still not a lot of damage though. Still not a lot of damage. I think the evasion should have gone first here. We should be losing the evasion first, not the anti-enforcement defenses. Just saying. Just saying. Blessing of the Goddess it up. And then doop dop deep. Yeah, they need to apply PEMDAS to this. Now we get the charm. Okay. So it's order of operations. It's order of... Okay, order of apply. Got it, got it. I honestly didn't know. Of course she removes the debuffs. Of course she applies Running Overdrive. What else are you gonna do, Kali? How many Running Overdrives? 5. Arts Chain. Damn, that was a nice amount of NP gain. Okay, nobody has anti-enforcement defense going, so let's do it again. She still has 2 Runiments, 2 Runiment Overdrives. Ugh. This is honestly a challenging fight. Truly, this is a challenging one. The second one in this entire story chapter? Yeah, truth. Luckily, I've got some good defensive line here. Stop beating down Kama, though. Okay. Do I go 400%? No, I think I need to just go outright Kama Blast. 400% would have been overkill. Or rather, it would not have made too much of a difference, I don't think. Good charm. And do we get another NP? No, not quite. We could get another NP though. This. 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 She still had a Guts. Oh, it's a Permaguts. I didn't realize she had a Permaguts on there. Doop dop. No. Doop dop dop. This. Okay. Good. That's that bar broken. Did not get the charm though. We could be in danger. Okay. Just debuff cleanse, so that's good. Cass is getting quite low on the old health front though. No! Shit. That's not good. That's really not good. Kama's Guts doesn't expire. Good to know. Good to know. But, Cass going down there was terrible timing. Another NP coming in. Throw that on Kama. And... Deet. Deet. Sorry, I'm more just focused on the fight itself than on the minutia. of things, and I forgot that Kama's guts does not expire. Because most other servants' guts expires. I will admit that, but that's a good thing. It's good to not know everything about your waifu because that means you can always be surprised. That was a damn good break there. That was a damn good break. Deceit, why? Oh, shit. Shit. She would get Pierce invincibility, wouldn't she? She would. We still have the guts, though. The perma guts. And yes, I've been using Kama this whole thing, but, you know, again, a lot's been going on. A lot. You know what? All in. Kama Blast! What I'm hoping here is that Kali survives this, and then my Kama can get the finisher. Ah. Kami will not survive this. I was hoping to, get Kali really weak this turn, and then next turn have my Kama come in and finish her off, but, you know, Kama got it in the end, and Kama can duplicate herself, so, you know, and she is still technically my Kama, so Kama got the victory in the end. That's what matters. In the end, it's a total victory for Kama. Okay, final arrow of section 15. Let's go. Oh. That was a shot. I don't like the implications of this, though. Hot. So hot. Within those flames that wreathe her entire body, I can sense breadth enough to envelop the universe, the fiery strength to burn everything to ash, and unbridled fury. Was that fury always lurking within the flames? Did it come from the woman made of ash they so perpetually engulfed? Or is it mixing with the fury that pours from me, a goddess born of it? Fury is the womb from which I was born. It is comfortable, peaceful, not unpleasant or simply to be endured. But that isn't what sapped me of the strength to resist. No, that was another scent I sensed within the flames. Nostalgia. I knew it. The smell of Shiva. I know I can't truly burn a goddess like you with only a little stray flame, which is why I'll hold you in my embrace right until the very end. Now come, let yourself sink into depravity. Yes, this is depravity. I know these traces of him are no more than that. Traces. The Shiva is fake. This I know for certain. Even so, I can't help but be relieved, because it really is him. Before I knew it, I had stopped dancing my world-ending dance, the dance I'd been performing to see him again. With a god as fierce and potent as Shiva. Once I lost myself to my love of him. I could never hope to escape them. I did not lose to you. I lost my own love. Yes, you did. I'm the god of love, the one who imparts love to all beings, and if I must love another god, then I will. This is looking like thumbnail material, but I will see if there's going to be anything else. The moment you appeared before me as an alter ego susceptible to love, you lost. It was only a matter of time. And now the fires of my depravity burn you too. What about you?
You're burning yourself along with me. Doesn't that make us the same? Meaningless wordplay or not, you may be right. As an alter ego, I too am susceptible to love. I may as well just admit it at this point. I want to be loved. I always have been a part of Kama, though one that will never come to the forefront. Summer! I'm the alter ego of longing. Now that I've been ejected from the pool of love I usually sink into, the love I keep for the entire human race, I will never disappear. Even though I'm capable of loving all of humankind, all of the universe now that I found this self, this emptiness that was hiding inside of me, I can't help but feel lonely. I can't help but wish for someone to fill this emptiness by loving me. And that, yes, that is surely the greatest depravity of all. He stares intently at her, shouting something inaudible. Inescapable heat, fragments of what she wanted. The god of love quietly burns away, gently drowning in these things drawn upon the paper moon, as easily as though she were merely drifting off to sleep. That's the better one. I think that's the better one. Eyes closed peacefully. And that is section 15. 1 quartz, 5 ether convergers, 5 pure prisms, and 5 hellfires of wisdom. Poor Kama. She did the sack play. I mean, if she hadn't already made it into the waifu categories, she certainly would have at this point. Because I am a sucker for a good waifu sack play. I'm a sucker for it. Sacrificing herself for love, that is always something that will tug at the heartstrings, you know? But that was section 15. She was the one who did that in summer. Yes, Shisho did that in Summer 1 indeed. She is the reason. Rune magic, to be specific. But that was section 15. How long is... It's not that bad. That is not that bad. I'm going to call the recording for here. So, thank you so much for coming out to this YouTube. This was an intense section. Quite intense, indeed. Excuse me. But, tune in tomorrow for section 16 here, YouTube. Subscribe so you can catch when it comes out. Drop a like so that way I can know you support me. Comment if you have any comments, suggestions, concerns, etc., etc. Or if you want to express your love for Kama in the comments, that is also very appropriate. Follow me on Discord, or follow me on Twitch, so that way you can see when I stream live. It's not always FGO, but it is often FGO. Yeah, check out the Discord, where there is other good stuff to be had. Gradually, I'm working on it. But thank you so much, YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow.